Hi guys, it's Nina, and as of today, I've officially been on YouTube for 2 years. 2 years ago on today, I uploaded my first YouTube video, BookTube video, and that is just insane to me. I can't believe that 2 years has already gone by, and you can go look for those old videos. They aren't there anymore because they are horrible. Not that my current ones aren't, but I've gotten better. But you don't have to look for them. Please don't. Please don't go through my old videos. They're so bad. But anyway, so today I thought I had to do a video to celebrate, and I was thinking what kind of video can I do? And I decided I'm going to do a why I love BookTube video because I thought that would be appropriate. I've been on here 2 years, I have a lot to say about the community, why I love you guys, and I'm also going to talk about some bad things too, because not everything is sunshine and roses all the time, and I just wanted this to be a very realistic depiction of what my experience has been on YouTube. I will say it's mainly good things, I don't hate you guys, but I wanted to make sure I was getting the good and the bad, kind of my whole YouTube experience so far. So first things first, this month I finally hit 100 subscribers, which is awesome. It only took me 2 years to get there, but hey, I made it. And we're just gonna talk about that for a little bit. I don't want to talk about this because I want to yell at you guys or be why do you all hate me or anything, but I just want to talk about how that has affected my YouTube experience, because it has. I have a very significantly different YouTube experience from people who hit that 100 mark or 200 mark very early, first month or two, and I don't want to complain about that, but I want to talk about how that's affected my experience and me as a person, kind of. So let's get it out there. Subscribers matter. I'm not gonna stand up here and tell you guys oh, subscribers counts don't matter, counts don't matter, you shouldn't look at your analytics, you shouldn't judge yourself that way, because let's be honest, we've all had those days when we've looked at our analytics and judged ourselves by them. If you haven't done that, then you must have solid self-esteem and I commend you. But if you are like most of us, you have at some point judged yourself based on those numbers. And that is something that I have personally done a lot these past few years. And because those numbers aren't very high, I must say it has not done the best things for my self-esteem. However, my self-esteem was very low to begin with, so it's not like I joined BookTube and then suddenly started hating myself. No, I have problems coming in already. And I have had some bad days where it's just been really hard looking at my subscriber count, and then of course I look at other people who started at the same time as me or started after me and they're miles ahead of me, they already have a few hundred subscribers or even in the thousands, and I can't help but compare myself because that's just the kind of person I am. I always compare myself to others, and I know that's really bad and unhealthy, but that's just who I am and what I do, and I'm trying to do less of it, but it happens. And the reason I want to talk about this is because it is hard to continue with BookTube when you have those low subscriber counts or low view counts, and I want to make sure I'm giving credit to myself and to other booktubers that have stuck around even though they don't have the highest subscriber count. Because there are those days when I've looked at my subscriber count and I've felt horrible about myself. I've started comparing myself, maybe I'm not pretty enough, maybe I'm not funny enough, maybe I'm just really bad at this and maybe I should give up. And it's hard, and I just want to make sure that people are aware of that and that you're giving credit to people who have those lower subscriber counts and are still here. Because I know so many YouTubers that started out with me and had the same problem where they didn't get that many subscribers and they're not here anymore. It's been hard for me, but I'm glad that I've learned this lesson about perseverance, and I'm glad that I stuck with it, because all this bitchiness aside, I love you guys. You are a huge positive part of my life, and I just wanted to get that out and make sure that that's out there. And I just, shout out to anyone who is below 200 subscribers and over a year in and is still doing this, because it takes a lot, and I just want to make sure those people are getting credit. So that was pretty much all the bad stuff I needed to talk about, but I just needed to get that out there. And now I want to talk about comments. I love reading through comments, I love responding to comments, I love commenting on other people's videos. I just love the community of BookTube. You guys are the nicest people, and you guys have just become a constant in my life. No matter how shitty a day I'm having, if I upload a video and I get comments back, I feel better, and I feel better about myself. I guess one instance that I feel I need to talk about is last year, about a year and a month ago, I was having honestly the worst week of my life. My grandfather was in the hospital, I was having friend problems with two of my best friends, and I just was being pulled in so many different directions I didn't know where to turn, and I somehow uploaded a Tuesday Talks video because I was committed to those Tuesday Talks. Not anymore so much, but I was committed. I just remember I uploaded it and I got so many nice comments back. I think I made a Tumblr post about it and I got 5 notifications, and that doesn't seem like many, but to someone who was having such a shitty week, just to get that back was like the ray of sunshine and like the safety net that I needed that week. And the reason that meant so much to me, I think, is because you guys weren't commenting because you felt bad for me because you knew my grandfather was in the hospital. You were commenting just because that's your normal friendly selves and nice selves, and it was just like this consistency of niceness that wasn't changing just because you felt sorry for me, and that just meant the entire world to me. And then also shout out to anyone who has gone out of their way to be nice to me. Like, I know Gretchen at Chicner Reads, once she like tweeted me because I wasn't uploading very frequently. She's like, oh, where have you been? I haven't seen videos from you lately, like, are you okay? And I think Tis the Reader once left like a similar comment on one of my videos. And just to like know that you are missed from a community and know that people notice your presence and notice your lack of presence is the best feeling in the world. It tells me that I actually contribute something to this community and that I am actually doing something by all of this, and I'm making friends, and that is just the best feeling in the world. And then also shout out to Alyssa from Pucks and Paperbacks, because she made a whole shout out video and mentioned me, and I was just like, what is going on? I don't get shout outs, that's not how this works. So thank you, Alyssa, you are amazing, and that just made my day, made my week. Like, that was just amazing, so I can't thank you enough for that. And then also just like all the friends that I made. I'm not gonna list people because I feel like I'm gonna forget and then I don't want to like exclude people, but if I comment on your videos, if you consistently comment on mine, I probably think of you as my friend, and you guys have become this consistency in my life that I can't imagine not having anymore. Next, I just briefly want to say that like YouTube has completely changed my personality, and in a good way. Like, I know when I first started out BookTube, everyone's like, you'll be fine if you just be yourself. And I was like, that's cool, but I don't know who myself is. And I feel like since making YouTube videos and through making YouTube videos, I've kind of discovered who I am as a person, just because I've always been a very shy, quiet person. But this, like, talking to a camera alone in my room, like, I have to talk the entire time and maintain my personality, and that has helped so much with public speaking. Let me tell you guys, oh my god, like, just the ability to give a speech like this. Like, right now I'm not waiting for someone to talk back to me, I'm virtually giving a speech, and that has helped so much with class presentations because I'm able to maintain my personality while not like playing off of another human being, like just straight out give a speech and maintain my personality, and that has shown so much in my presentation skills. But beyond that, just like who I am as a person, I feel way more self-assured. I think it's something about editing yourself. Like, I know myself from my point of view, but also from an editing point of view and how other people see me. I know how I move my hands, I know just different quirks that I have, and that has just made me so self-assured because I know who I am. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is anxiety and depression and etc. because hello, I have anxiety, which is something that I've kind of recently discovered about myself, and BookTube has affected me and my anxiety because, not like it's made me more anxious or anything like that, but I have always been a very closed off person. I'm up there with like those Herondale boys, like I don't open my heart to anyone or share anything with anyone. So when I like discovered I had anxiety, I was like, oh my god, I can't tell anyone. Like, this is such a horrible thing. They're gonna think less of me. I'm gonna keep this to myself because they're gonna think I'm less of a person for it. But then I go on BookTube and you guys are just so open about it. Like, I can think of like 4 or 5 people just off the top of my head who have been open about their anxiety or depression, and seeing you guys be open about it has taught me that it's not a big deal. It's not something that I have to keep hidden or be ashamed of. It's something that I can talk about with my friends, with my family, and that has impacted my life so much. It's made me so much more trustworthy of my friends. But I've always thought like, oh, if I had anxiety and I told my friends, they would think less of me. But when I see you guys share your stories, I don't think any less of you. So why am I thinking that someone else would think less of me when I don't? And it's just been that light bulb moment, like, oh wait, I don't have to be ashamed of this. And that has been so great for me as a person because it's something that I can now embrace and be open about. So thank you to anyone who has ever shared a story about their anxiety or depression, because that has affected me in huge ways that I can't even like thank you enough for. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. And as always, leave me a comment down below. If you related to anything in this video, please tell me someone related to some of this. That would be really awkward if no one did. But that is it. I will see you guys later with another video. Bye!